At the county ground today, a meeting of the bottom two and a gauge of how things are improving slightly for Swindon. In August, they'd lost 5-1 against Southampton. But a nail-biting afternoon, Paul Bodin getting the show on the road. Now here's a collector's item. Southampton's first goal in over 7 hours of football. Widrington setting up the opening for Matt Le Tissier to level the scores. Keith Scott's made a real impression since he joined from Wycombe. This was his 4th goal in 7 league matches, and in that period Swindon have lost just twice. They're now level on points with Southampton. Perhaps there's a glimmer of hope for them yet.
I think we've slowly come to terms with the Premier League, perhaps a bit slower than we'd have liked. But we are on level terms now, and a lot of the other teams are within reach with another win.
Home encounter with Southampton, who started the day just 3 points ahead of the Robins.
Bodin, chance for the shot maybe. Paul Bodin. Bodin's through, the Welsh does it 1-0! Oh! He just collected a Welsh cap before the game, presented to him on the pitch. He's opened the scoring here with a brilliant solo effort. Paul Bodin's 5th goal of the season. 10 minutes into this game, it's Swindon Town 1, Southampton 0. Picked up nicely by Madison. Good move developing. This is Le Tissier. You'll fancy him to score. He does. 1-1. And Keith Scott having a running battle off the ball. Scott with a header. Oh! They were pushing him all over the place, but they pushed him into the wrong place in the end because he was perfectly situated to head that one in. And Dave Besant couldn't react quick enough to keep that one out.
At half-time, we were quite happy with the way things were going because the conditions didn't help. Very blowy, very swirling the wind. But we thought that if we come out for the second half, still continue to play our football, keep it on the floor, then we were quite confident and positive that we'd get openings. Unfortunately, we did, and maybe thanks to the goalkeeper, it would have been a bit more.
John GORMAN's country cousins recording 2 wins and 3 draws in the last 7 games. The 2-1 win over Southampton is the latest sign that Swindon and relegation may not go hand in hand.
Swindon are now level on points, albeit at the bottom of the Premier Division with Southampton. Things are looking confident too, and Swindon maybe are beginning to look like winners. The big question is, have they left it too late?
After Liverpool last week, the way we played, we deserve this result today. And we're definitely going to stay up.
What do you think is changing here at Swindon?
Well, everything is changing. They're more aggression, and they're fighting for the ball. They're really getting stuck in now.
Wonderful. Best Christmas present I could have.
Who deserves the credit, do you think?
Well, John GORMAN, because he's stuck with it. He's bought and he's sold and he's got blokes on the transfer list and he's doing the business.
What's making the difference, do you think?
Belief. We've always believed in it, and now we're really buckling down. We've got a little bit a bite in our team now. We're solid at the back, and we're making chances week in, week out. We believe in passing the ball, and if you pass the ball, something will happen. And even in conditions like today, it showed that we can still play good football.
You've hit the headlines recently with a transfer request which was turned down. Are you happy he's turned that down?
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, I'm happy why I'm playing in the side and why we're playing good football. And I've explained this to John, and John said to me that he's had full trust in me all along. I was questioning that, but now I'm believing it now because he's playing me in the centre midfield. Why he keeps playing me in the centre midfield, we're playing good football and we're winning, I'm happy.
What message have you got for most of the experts and pundits who'd written you off already?
Yeah, they've been wrong, and but then again, it's still not proven yet. We're not off the bottom, but we are level in points, and we've closed up the gap. Other teams lost today as well, and as I said, we feel all along that we shouldn't be on the bottom anyway.
Every time, I used to watch Match of the Day, and it used to, show you the round of the goals, and it always used to say, Swindon, the most unfortunate club in the league, playing great football, not getting the results they deserve. So really, I've come in and I think I've coped quite well. The lads have helped me as well, which have been superb, and they've just played the same way, and I've been fortunate enough to get a few goals, which obviously from a striking point of view makes you a lot confident. And every time I go out now, that I've got confidence in myself that I can score.
Are you confident that Swindon can survive?
Absolutely, aren't you?
That was a vital result, wasn't it, Mike?
Well, it's vital insofar as for 3 points, but also psychologically, just to get themselves on level pegging with Southampton will give them a great boost in the dressing room, I'm sure.
Now, John GORMAN's brought in Frank Worthington.
Yeah, I presume to coach the strikers, hasn't he? I mean, as long as he coaches the strikers, doesn't take them out for a drink at night, they'll be fine, won't they? You might not see him for 3 weeks otherwise.
They They'll need this sort of confidence before Christmas because they've got a difficult run there.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, obviously all the games are difficult, but just to go into Christmas and win your first game means all the difference, because all of a sudden you've got 2 or 3 games which come in very, very short space, and if you're confident and you're playing well and you can get results, all of a sudden from being bottom, you might climb 2 or 3 places up the league, hopefully.
Indeed. Thanks, Mark.